No audio. There we go. Now we're back. Are you check? Microphone check. Things should be good. No audio. Oh, gosh. It should be good now. There's audio now, right? You can hear me? Oh, my. I got to redo that whole intro. It was so good. I told you guys all the secrets about what stocks to buy and all that fun stuff. I talked about it all already. I gave you all the hints and it was all muted. So now I guess nobody's going to know what stock to buy and all that fun stuff today. It is currently 9:17 in the morning, Monday morning here, and January 11th, 2021. 2021. Looks like Bitcoin might head to 20,021 today. It's down 20% on the day. Currently bouncing around that $31,000 area. Just looking like it's just getting murdered today. Yeah, one of those days, baby. One of those days. What's popping? What's good? All right, let's look at what's hot. What's going to the moon here today. We got a couple stocks moving around already. Govx. Govx this morning, it's up 118%. It just popped off at 9 a.m. It just popped off there. On the float, you can see here, if we look at the scanner, we're using the Trade Ideas scanner today, obviously. There's a link in the bio if you want to check that out. But right now, looking at the pre-market scan, what is popping off? We've got GOVX there on top of the gapper list. We got LMFA, ALRN, and PTE. And yes, just like Tom said, if you're here for the first time ever, hit that subscribe button. But also, if you're an old-time watcher, you've been here before, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Let's go to the moon, baby. So let's take a look. GOVX, 3.7 million share float. We got LMFA with a 12 million share float. It's up 57%. It's got 32 million shares traded so far today on LMFA. Interesting. Okay. GOVX trying to push here over 752. Volume starting to come up here as well. Let's take a look. GOVX, if we get this big mover right now. This is the 5-minute chart we're looking at, and look at this thing going from $3.40 up there to a high so far today of $7.44. If you look at the daily chart, you can see 750 being a resistance there on the daily chart. Pretty easy to see. It's not a secret. So GOVX this morning awarded NIH grant to advance COVID-19 vaccine development. So we got some of that COVID news here today on GOVX. I think if GOVX can get above 750, we should probably, continue to see some momentum to the upside. But right now, kind of bouncing around that $7 area. Still early into the party. You got 5 million shares traded so far. The market hasn't even opened yet. And, we got some action, baby. The SPY today as well. The SPY today is red currently. Bitcoin's red. The world is ending, my friends. We're going from the top to the bottom real quick. It's going to be one of those weeks, I think. GOVX right now, 680. It's happening. Can't believe how much some of this cryptocurrency has crashed today. I don't know about you guys, but I'm buying a little bit. Today. I feel like it's a good time to be buying a little bit. Just buy a little bit. A little bit every day keeps the doctor away. That's the way I look at it. Burn, baby, burn. GOVX, got the 1-minute chart pulled up here. We got about 9 minutes here till the market opens. And just kind of watching to see if we can break over 752 today. Well, not today, but at open. Being that pre-market high, that daily candle here on the chart back there into December of last year. You can see 750 being that high there on that candle. Pretty easy to see where that resistance is. That resistance. I'm trying to work on my French. Pardon me, mademoiselle. Oui. We are here for the fat gains. Let's go. All right. GOVX right now at the $7 area. Just kind of watching here to see if we can get a breakout. Just got my finger on the trigger. Finger on the trigger, my boys and girls and friends and family and everybody else is watching. I'd like to see maybe just start getting some volume to come in here. $7 holding right now on GOVX. Might get a pre-market trade in here on this one. If it looks like it wants to continue here, maybe a break over 720. We should get a retest of that 750 area and get the breakout after that. You can see earlier going from $3.40 to a high of 738 just in literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 minutes. So we're watching, we're waiting. Finger on the trigger. Finger on the trigger at all times. It's ready. It's rocking. The high of this candle so far is 713. It's about to close here, so I think if we can break over 713, 720 area, get a squeeze up there above 752. Looks very in play here. Let's see if it happens. Let's see if it can go over the high on this candle, 713 on the 1 minute chart for a little pop and go. I'm trying to buy the breakout here, I guess you could say. The breakout. But there's a reason we're waiting. We're not going to buy until we start to see this thing really curling up there and squeezing. There's a good chance as well that it could just crater from here. Don't go chasing waterfalls, my friends. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the rhythm and the things that you used to do. I always laugh thinking like what people think when they come onto YouTube and they see me live, and then they hit the the play button, and the first thing they see is me singing "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls." It might sound like I'm just over here having a good old time, but really, that's a tried and true. That should be every day trader's mantra, every day trader's song to sing in the morning. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't do it. It's really hard to catch the bottom of the waterfall, my friends. You just get pounded and you get grounded. Right now, GOVX at that $7 area, setting up for a big move to come here. I think if we just stall out at the $7 area till open, it could be even crazier of a move here. We're waiting. We're watching. We're sitting back. We got 5 minutes here till the market opens. Really quickly, once again, I'm going to keep my close eye on GOVX. We can see the scanner this morning. GOVX, LMFA. Got a couple stocks moving around right now. GOVX looking like she wants to squeeze here, my friends. I'm just putting it out there. Looking very, very squeezy here. Very squeezy. But again, like I said, we're waiting for that break over 713, 720 area for that squeeze up and retest that 750. The longer that it consolidates, at the $7 area, just more rocket fuel for the mission to the moon, my friends. Just building up that rocket fuel. Loading the rocket right now. Fill it up. Fill it up. Woo. It is getting tight. It is getting so tight right now. It's getting tighter than I don't know what's a really tight thing. That's I don't know. It is. Whew. I'm getting excited. I'm jacked. I'm jacked to the tits right now. To the tits. Woo! Woo! Oh God. $7. Can it break here? She's getting ready. She's getting ready. Oh, my finger. It's ready to hit that button, baby. Jack, I knew someone was gonna say something perverted like that. I knew you guys would. You just had to make it sexual, didn't you? You just had to make it sexual. Look how tight this thing is right now at that $7 area. So I think pretty much over 710 at this point, it's off to the races. And everyone's going to be jumping in just like I am, chasing this thing to a new high over that 750 area. Just put it out there. It's looking like she's, whew, every moment, the anticipation. The anticipation. I'm going to grab some there at a 7-Eleven. Just see if we can't get a squeeze up here towards 750 or higher. Kind of watching the 680 area. 680 area being our stop on this trade. If it can go. Can she rocket to the moon? It's sitting right there, baby. It's sitting right there. It wants to go. It's calling my name. Saying, Patrick, all aboard. All aboard. All aboard, it's saying. Here, the ticket is booked. The tickets are getting stamped. The captain's ready for liftoff. Govx, we're in at 7-11 right now, watching the 680 here if you can't hold. Waiting and watching. Got 2 minutes here till the market opens. It's currently 9:28. Looking for the break over 720, obviously. I got a little FOMO, a little excited. I'm going to add, if we break over 720, obviously, for that squeeze up there to the high over 752. We are just getting moments here. Getting so tight. Getting so tight. But I'm also watching 680 for a stop here. I'm going to risk 30 cents for a possible. I think this has a dollar move in it, 100%. Got a dollar move if it gets that break over the high 750. So we're going to risk 30 cents for a dollar move. Let's go. Hit that like button. We got about a minute here till the market opens. We're getting tight. The rocket ship is ready. It's at the fueling dock. It's getting fueled up right now. Looking for this break over 720. Look at this thing right now. I honestly can't believe it's gone this sideways for this long. And yeah, that definitely leads me to believe that there's a big move to come here. Obviously, the more sideways that we go here, the consolidation is strong. The force is strong with this one, my friends. The force is strong. Looking for a break over 720 here. There we go. We got about 20 seconds here. This could get a little whiplashy at open. Could get a little whiplashy. Could get a little whiplashy. Get ready for it. Market is now going to be open for business here right now. Let's go. Kind of watching 7. If you can't hold, gonna jump out. Watching it here. Watching it very tight. Still tight. Watching that 680 area is my stop. Can't hold, can't go. 7 battling here. 7 battling. Need that break over 720 here to get going. Get that break over 720. Get going here. Oh. There we go. Up to 730. Oh, no. It's popping. It's dropping. Looking very poppy dumpy right now. Oh, I'm out. Okay. That's the pump and the dumperoonie here. Watching 660. Needs a 660 to hold. Just doesn't want to go. It was so close. It was so ready. It wanted to party. Still watching here. Govx. Watching the scanner as well at open here to see if we can get going. Watching Govx back above 7 here. Watching LMFA as well. I'm watching everything, baby. I got my finger on the trigger across the board. I'm going to jump back in here on Govx, looking for a squeeze over 750. Got a 701 fill again there. This thing just is having trouble there. Having a little bit of trouble here, but still looking like she wants to go. Holding that 680 area. Can she go? And It's tight. It's real tight here. This could be bad. Gonna jump. Watch the 660 is my stop here. Really thought this had potential to get going with that COVID news, and we're out of it there. So taking the loss here, back to back, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 2. We're still waiting for the next setup. LMFA this morning from the 340 area up there to 370, currently trying to get going. Govx, really thought this one wanted to go this morning. I guess the COVID pumps are over. No more COVID pumps. Now that we already have a vaccine, nobody cares anymore about the COVID pump, huh? I guess that's the issue, huh? That's the problem. It's the problem we got going on here. Looking at the scanner, what's popping off? You can see here this morning got a couple stocks popping off on the scanner. SNCAS, AZRX, Govx just not holding, and we're out of that. No point in trying to, like I said, chase some waterfalls today. LMFA giving it all back as well really quickly there. Ouch. JAGX got halted to the downside. Here's LMFA on the 1 minute chart. You can see dropping from $3.70 down there to $3. That's looking like a little bit of a washout, I would say, huh? I'm going to try to maybe just grab a couple shares of LMFA here at the 310 area. See if we can't pop above, back above 320 really quickly. There we go. Up to 22, 23, 24. Perfect. Buying that kind of just dip. Just how that's such a big move to the downside there. You got to kind of ask yourself, there's going to be some bounce back, some shorts getting covered. And we got that little pop back above 320 there, 325, 326 now. So LMFA giving us a little bit of green back there. Govx down there to the 620 area and bouncing off of that area right now. This stock here, JAGX, is halted. You can see the gap down this morning. It's down 18% on the day. This thing has been popping around, making some moves. Let's see what else happens here. The SPY trying to bounce off the 377 area. What is good with the hood? Bitcoin bouncing back from the lows as well. So we've got some movers this morning. We just got to find the right ones to trade. Govx at the 620 area right now. LMFA, no shares is short, but you can see that bounce back from that $3 area up there to 330. We got a little bit of a bounce there that we were looking for. BT here from the $20 area up there to 23 now. Looking a little overextended on this bounce back from the 2025 area back to 23 now. No shares is short. Or there are shares is short. Found some shares is short. I'm going to try to get short here at the 23 area on BT. I think there's a good reason for a pullback here from that 23 area. Should get a pullback to the 22 area here on BT in theory. In theory here. 2243, 2226. Beautiful from that 23 area. 2219. 22 I think it's coming. The touch. Coming for that touch. It's coming down. There it is. Look at that. Wow, daddy. That's what I'm talking about. BT from the $23 area down there to 22. Beautiful. What do we got next? What's popping off next? Let's keep it going. Battling, baby. Battling every day. It's a battleground out here. Govx starting to curl back up here. 620 area holding right now. There's a possibility of another move to come. This still, has the news. It's holding right now at the 620 area. It's still up over 92% right now. The shorts, the longer and longer the shorts try to hold it down, the bigger the squeeze. the bigger squeeze. The bigger the squeeze, right? Know what they say? So maybe back over 660 here. Push up there to 7 on Govx. Let's see if we get that opportunity. No, shorting is don't go chasing rocket ships. If you're a short seller, don't go chasing rocket ships. That's the way I look at it as a short seller. You know, sometimes there's those stocks that you want to short. You think you're going to just, oh, it's an easy short. It's going higher and higher. And then before you know it, it just squeezes you to the moon. So maybe that's the short selling song. Don't go chasing rocket ships. Good way to look at it. Govx right now at this 640 area, kind of watching to see if she can get going again. I think there's still potential with this stock. I think it's not done just yet. I don't know about you guys, but it's just something about that COVID news. I don't know. You know, maybe I'm just getting a little excited here. JAGX is reopened. Now LMFA down to the 299 area. You can see BTBT dropped all the way to 2163. So if you were short at that $23 area, down there to 2163. Beautiful move there on that one. That's what we're looking for. Type of action I want to see. GOVX still just consolidating here. If we get a resolution to the upside here, this could be something to keep an eye on. But right now, looking really weak there. Ooh, yeah. GOVX is, I guess, it's just gonna be similar to this move back there in December. Looking very just dumpy here. It's very dumpy here. We'll see. Keeping an eye on the scanner this morning, seeing what's popping off, what's happening. NCTY up to the $12 area, bouncing back with Bitcoin this morning, gapping down because of Bitcoin, and now it's popping back there to the $12 area there on NCTY right now. Everyone was laughing when you bought ZOM. Nice work. I don't think anyone were they laughing? If you should have bought ZOM back when it was 5 cents instead of 40 cents, Tib. Come on. You blew it. You got to get it earlier. You got to buy it way earlier, man. You got to get in there when when it's really cheap. You bought it after it went from 5 cents to 40 cents. I'm just kidding. But not. Dun 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 dun. Help me out if you guys really if you can help me help you, hit that like button. I know I hate to be that guy. I really do. I don't want to be that guy, sitting on YouTube begging for likes and all that, but it definitely helps out the stream if you hit the like button. I know it's you guys don't want to give up your likes. I understand it. I know you guys are stingy with your likes, but it definitely helps me help you if you can, hit that like button this morning. AVGR from the dollar area now up there to $1.36. Up there to $1.38. Looking a little overextended here at this point. AVGR. This one is it's got a bigger float. It's got 84 million shares in the float on AVGR this morning. Looking to see if there's any news. Don't really see any news on it. So it's making moves. Right now, you can see on the scanner. On the scanner this morning, what is moving? BRQS. Popping up there on the scanner right now. Oh, gosh. Man. BNGO. Andy Two Tops talking about BNGO this morning from the 540 area up there to 585 now, bouncing back after a big sell-off here at open. And as you can Oh gosh, why am I having hiccups right now? Right, BNGO right now at the 580 area, looking for a Paparoonie. After selling off down there, getting overextended, and getting that bounce back. Just kind of watching, waiting, seeing what's moving around right now. Looking just kind of slow across the board, but we'll see what pops off today. Right now, Bitcoin recovering after that big sell-off. I think it sold off, the low was like 30,000, right? I think it got down to Bitcoin this morning. It's funny because I made the video about Bitcoin yesterday, right? Yesterday made a video about it, and I said in the video, hey, if you're gonna be buying Bitcoin, wait till the crash, wait till a big move to the downside. Well, today might be that day, my friends, but there's always a chance it goes lower. I like to say that I would think that personally, Bitcoin kind of bounces off this $30,000 area, tries to retest that 42 area. If it can't break through that $42,000 area, then we'll see lower levels from there. But I'm thinking that there's going to be some type of bounce after a 20% drop. But, I've been wrong in the past. But in general, I still think, long term, if you're going to be buying, you might as well be buying when it's pulling back 20% on the day and not up 20% on the day. A lot of people like to buy Bitcoin when it's going higher. They don't like to buy it when it's crashing down, which is always a kind of interesting theory or idea to investing. If you're going to invest in something, why would you want to pay a premium for it when you can buy it on the dip? Because I kind of look at it like yesterday, if I was bullish on Bitcoin when it was 40,000 and I was excited to buy it at 40,000, I should be really excited to buy it at 30,000, right? And it's funny because I feel like a lot of people that were waiting for the dip, when it dips down to that $30,000 area, they're like, nope, it's going to go lower first. Not going to buy it. Not doing it. And then it bounces from 30 back up to 38, and then they end up buying it, which a friend of mine actually did yesterday. He ended up buying Bitcoin at the, I think, $38,000 area after it bounced off of like a 34,000. And it was funny because in the morning he was like, I'm gonna buy Bitcoin after it crashes down, and then I'm gonna hold it. And he ended up buying it at the top yesterday at the $38,000 area. And he texted me this morning. He goes, man, this Bitcoin stuff sucks. I'm done. I don't want to invest in it anymore. And I'm like, that's exactly what you're not supposed to do. You just did exactly what you're not supposed to do. Oh, man. You got to learn the hard way, I guess, sometimes. That's the kind of the way to look at it. Going through the scanner, keeping an eye on what is popping, kind of looking just slow. Looking slow in general today. BRQS is up 20%. Nothing really popping off on the halted scanner, which is kind of funny. We had a, JAGX was the only really, that's the only thing that's showing up on my halted scanner so far today. So, interesting, other day we had just stuff getting halted left and right all over the place. And then today, it's back to, ice cold. Ice cold. The market's not hot. It's ice cold. It's not hot enough anymore. What are my thoughts on HPP? HAP. Hop. HAP? Is that a HAP or a HAPE or a HAP? A happity hippity hop. HAPP this morning, the high pre-market 276. Currently trading at the 240 area. You can see the second attempt at that high to push through there up to the 260 area. Getting stuck and pulling back down there to the 210 area now. So, yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know exactly what's going on there. SIFY just popped up on the scanner, but looking really slow right now and boring. Doo-doo. I feel like sometimes people think that I'm not looking at the hot stocks, or like I'm not talking about the stocks that are hot, but we're here waiting for an opportunity. GOVX kind of was a letdown this morning, just did not want to go. Even though it tried for about 1 second, and then it got smashed back down. So we'll see what happens here. BT, beautiful short. Look at this thing from the $23 area. BT popped up there to 23.25, pulled all the way back down there to the 21.50 area now. So if any of you guys got short on BT, congratulations. SRPT, what about it? I gotta stop reading the chat. The chat stocks. I typed in happy for a stock. Happy. HPP trying to get going here. Got a lot of resistance. Obviously, you got 260 area, 270. So there's just a lot of resistance right now in this area. So pretty much, I think HAPP, as long as it's below, you know, these areas that we're looking at, that 255, 260 area, whatever you want to call it, and then 277, that resistance, it's something going on. BNGO, it's squeezing up, he says. Squeezing up. Huh. I would hate to see what happens when a stock actually squeezes up. Jay would really get excited. He'd be really excited if a stock actually was squeezing up, because if he's excited about BNGO going from $5.80 to $6, I would really like to see what he's going to say when a stock actually starts to squeeze up. I'd really like to see that. Govx, I keep looking at this thing because I'm telling you guys, it's like, I just feel like there's still potential here. I don't know. Maybe there's nothing really else going off today. We'll see what happens here. 577 holding right now on Govx, trying to make a move here. I think if we can get over 650 here. Look at this. Could just turn into a beautiful cup and handle. We get a beautiful cup and handle here. Let's see what happens. Over that 650 area. Trading so fun. I got my my personal filmer here today, Kevin, in the background filming with the other camera. We're doing like a week in the life. You know, everyone does day in the lives, but we're gonna do a week in the life. Like literally, we're gonna film the entire week and see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll find out as we go, kind of thing. But I know we're gonna do some fun stuff either way. So this is the first day, obviously Monday, getting through the week here. XBIO popping up there in the 270 area. Only 500,000 shares traded so far. It just popped up on the scanner, so just wanted to look at it, but it's not looking. It's doing something, but not really looking hot. HAPP, like I said, that resistance there at the 260 area, holding it down once again, and looking weak here. BT down there to 21.50. Man, I was looking for that $22 area short from the 23 for cover, and look at it now, back down there to 21.47. Ooh, some opportunity here today. ZOM popping, no news. I think it's just getting pumped to the moon, baby. It's going straight to the moon. DZNT. Was this a penny stock off the? It was an OTC. Oh my gosh. What is Philip doing? What are you doing right now, Philip? Is your finger stuck on the keyboard? It's 9:51, and we're just kind of sitting back here waiting and watching for something is popping off there. Popping off. We're looking for something to pop off here. GOVX at that $6 area. $6 right now. Let's take a little nap real quick while we wait for GOVX to do something here. You guys can see the scanner. This is what we're looking at right now. What's popping off, the hot stocks. A couple stocks moving around, but nothing really got that momentum we're looking for. So it's just a patience, just sitting back, waiting and watching for the right opportunity. Kind of just really watching GOVX here. If it can hold $6, looking like she still has potential here. I don't know about you guys, but it's looking potential. There's quite some potential with that GOVX if it can get going. GOVX has a 3.7 million share float. It's one of the reasons that I'm kind of just keeping a nice little look at it, or a nice eye on it, because it's that low float, man. It's really the lowest float thing on the scanner right now this morning. And it's got COVID news. So, you know, it could percolate here. Philip said that I was correct about XPEV and NIO dumping when Tesla dumped. Well, I mean, when am I not correct, Philip? When am I not right? You know? Let me know when I'm not right, and then we'll talk about it. But yeah, like I said before, with the whole Tesla pump, you had the electric vehicle market was just basically following Tesla at that point. And any weakness in Tesla obviously is going to pull the rest of the market down with it. Right now, Tesla's dumping. Look at this thing. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. You got to love it. Where's the thing at? You got Tesla. Tesla right now down to the 820 area. I don't think. What do you think? Might just try to play around with Tesla here. Might just play around with Tesla here. Keeping an eye on GOVX as well. GOVX looking like she might want to pop above 650 here. We'll see. Give it some time. Starting to curl up there. Getting a little curly. You know? Tesla's starting to look a little curly here as well. I'm going to jump in at 828. See if we can't get a pop. Should get a couple dollar move here. If we can get back above 828. If it gets going here. Watching it right here. It's looking looking a little toppy still. Looking like it might still want to grind lower here. Should have broke through 828 and just squeezed right away. So I'm going to stay away from Tesla, I guess. Now it's going to go. It's going to go. Watch it. Watch it go to the 830 area now that we've said that. 829, 829.50, 829.80. Yep. There's the $2 pop. 830. Gosh darn it. That was nice. GOVX holding at the $6 area here. Just kind of watching, man. Just like this. I feel like GOVX is one of those stocks that you forget about it, and then you end up seeing it going to the moon later on today. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Finger on the trigger, as always. The SPY bouncing back up. Everything looking like she's kind of finding the bottom right now. Looking for some green action today. Looking for some green action. Did Tesla go like? Tesla ran. Look at that. Over 828, up there to 834. I had, had the right idea, just didn't have the execution. Oh my gosh, look at it. 836 coming up. This should have been an easy trade right there, my friends. Easy trade, easy trade. Should have been, in theory. Govx still just kind of watching here, $6 area. Like I said, it's not really much else going on. Not much else moving around right now. So just kind of seeing if we can get another test of that pre-market high from the $6 area here on Govx, and want to push up. Just keeping an eye on the scanner as well. There's the scanner right now. We're looking at Govx. A couple stocks moving around, but just nothing really giving us a clear action that we're looking for. Tesla up there to 835 now. So talked about buying that break over 828. And obviously it's in hindsight now, so I'm not going to take credit for that. But we had the right idea at least. I always feel good about at least having the right idea in terms of seeing opportunities here. Up there to 836 now. That's a nice, almost looking like we might get a $10 move here from the 828 area. Get it there to 838 again. 837. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Don't say I never told you so. Or don't say I never did anything for you. 838 getting touched there. So a $10 move on Tesla since that break over 828. That's nice. That's nice. It's always nice to see a stock go up $10 without you. Always great to see. It really gets me excited. Really makes my day just a better day. Govx right now at the $5.97, $6 area. It's kind of watching. I don't know. I keep looking at it because I think there's nothing else really moving, so I'm just kind of playing around looking at it, but it's just a dud right now. It just has not made the move we were looking for by any means. Ooh. Govx not being able to hold 6 there, looking weak, and yep, looking dumpy. Man, I can't believe it. Maybe that's the issue, is because I'm trying to believe it. But really, seeing that news, I guess it ran up 100% on that news at 9 a.m. But ever since then, the shorts have just been piling into it and crashing it back down here. Tesla up there to almost, 840, 839. So, okay. All right. Beautiful. Let's see what happens here. The overall market as well, finding a bottom with Tesla. You can see we talked about XPEV. XPEV bouncing back here as well. They dumped with Tesla this morning. NIO dumped as well. But NIO is actually still green on the day, which is interesting. This big old gap up in the chart here on NIO up there to a 66.99 this morning, and then pulling back right now to the $62 area there. So wait, did it get that high? 66.99. Yeah, 66.99. It's kind of a funny price. 66.99. It's like if you flip the 6s and the 9s, you get the same price, right? Or you get the 99.66 or yeah, no, it would be the same price. If you flipped the 9s with the 6s, it would be it'd be that. ZOM, where's Tim at? Tim's rich. He's rich. He's up 100%. He's rich. ZOM up there to 96 cents now from a low this morning at 64 cents. I don't personally trade stocks under $1, so it's kind of, you know, not really much for me to look at there other than the fact that it's, you know, going up there. Nvidia this morning bouncing from 533 up there to 556. Nvidia this morning, this thing has just been booming the past few years. Look at it. Nvidia back there in $1,930 up there to $500 in March last year. Had a nice little dip down there to the $180 area. And look at it now. Up there at the 553. Beautiful move there. Big move there. Pennies have the best ROI. I don't know about that. I don't think that's definitely not a fact by any means. When Rich said that pennies have the best ROI. You can chill if you want. Probably got like another 30 minutes here, and then we'll roll out. I think we got tons of stuff. Percent ROI. That's the difference. What are you talking about, Josh? I'm not even going to respond. Not even responding to Josh. Silly boy. Silly boy just wants attention from daddy. But daddy's not giving attention to Josh today. Nope, ain't doing it. Philip, you always got something going on. You always got something going on. We gotta get you tight, get you right, Philip. You gotta get you tight, get you right. ZOM pulling back there from the 96 cent area now. Eastside made money off Tesla today. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. At least somebody made some money about Tesla. There's Tesla now back up to the $842 area. Whew. There's the lows. 828. Getting that bounce. Beautiful. Just beautiful. What stocks are we looking at right now? Right now we got looking at basically at Tesla. The low cap, small cap market is just slow right now. We haven't really seen anything, no big crazy movers. We had a couple movers popping around pre-market, but as of right now, it's looking pretty slow across the board here. Yeah, you can see on the scanner right now what we're looking at. Nothing looking too hot. Nothing looking too hot. Andy Two Tops made $1,000 off of RIOT and BNGO. Okay. I like it. I like your style, Andy. I like your style. BNGO at the 570 area now. Yeah, I haven't even looked. How's Twitter doing? I haven't even looked. Twitter. Oh, man. Not looking too good. The gap down there. Oh, you got to love it. You got to love it. But I'm actually pretty impressed that Twitter is up. Because I really don't see, I don't know. I don't see the value in Twitter. I feel like long-term Twitter is just going to die at some point. Kind of like a MySpace. I don't know a lot of people. Like, the only people that I know that use Twitter are literally people who are like into stocks or they're into like some type of thing. But like, I don't really, like, none of my friends, I don't have one friend like in real life who has a Twitter account. Like, I don't know anyone. in real life who has a Twitter. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys use Twitter? Anybody? Any of you guys use Twitter? I don't use it. I mean, well, I use it, but I don't know anyone that uses it, I guess I should say there. Sorry. I don't know. I feel like there's just so many options out there today. You got TikTok, you got Instagram. TikTok and Instagram are definitely, running the game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really, like I said, Twitter's, it's only for trading. Yeah, it's like people use Twitter for like trading and stuff, but it's not really. I think it's also, it's hard because all of you guys are into stocks and trading and stuff. So it's asking you guys about Twitter is not a fair question. But if I ask some random ass person on the street if they have a Twitter account, they probably would say no. But I'm thinking that most random people would have an Instagram account or maybe a TikTok account, but not so much a Twitter account. TRXC here, trying to bounce back up there to the $2 area. So a little bit of action here. It's up 68%, 69%. It's got 60 million shares traded so far today. TRXC here from the $1.50 area now up to the $2. Storm chasing. That's kind of cool. I want to be a storm chaser. Govx, again, I don't know why I keep looking back at it. I'm sorry, but it's just kind of sitting there. NCTY up to the 1250 area now. NCTY trying to push above that high, 1259. It kind of pushed already above there, so looking like she wants to get back up here and make a move. Just kind of watching right now, NCTY. If how much would it cost to have a boat like mine redone? If you're gonna pay someone, to redo your boat, probably for like my kind of boat, I would say $120,000, $140,000, $150,000. So yeah, it depends on how much you're gonna redo. I guess that's what it comes down to, but. MARA this morning from the 1960 area up there to 2380, pulling back down there to the $22 area right now, having trouble there. Looks like Bitcoin kind of bottoming out this morning, but still lots of people thinking that Bitcoin can go lower from here. We'll find out. We're definitely gonna find out, I guess, in due time. Is this dip on Bitcoin, is this the greatest buying opportunity in the history of buying opportunities, or does it go lower from here? Got a 20% drop so far. I'm feeling like, for me personally, I'm not mad about buying a little bit here, on a 20% drop. Kind of just seeing where it goes from here. Govx, $6 still. XBIO up there at 290, popping back up there to the 290 area. trying to do something here this morning. Really just slow day, my friends. I wish I had better news for you. First off, guys, you got to help me out here. You got to hit the like button. I don't know why people are so stingy with their likes. There's 170 people watching. There's 78 likes. We gotta help me help you. I hate to be the guy. Like I really hate to be that guy. But it really helps me. It really helps me out, I got bills to pay. And I gotta pay for electricity for all these lights. All these lights up in here. What's the biggest fish that I've ever caught? The biggest fish I ever caught was a 317-pound swordfish. 300-pound swordfish was the biggest fish. TRXC pushing up here. Volume coming up as well. Look at the volume on this thing. This is the 1-minute candle we got going on here. TRXC, what is the float on this thing? It's got a 91 million share float here on TRXC. Interesting move so far from the $1.50 area up there to the $2.30 now. It's got 73 million shares traded. I'm always kind of interested, or kind of like, what is going on here when you got these big crazy stocks, big float, 91 million shares in the float, 74 million shares traded. One of those, it can just turn into a grinder. And as you can see, these 1-minute candles, even though the stock has went from $1.50 up there to $2.20, these 1-minute candles, some of these candles are what? Literally 10 cents, 5 cents. So I call this just a grinder. It's hard to trade. It's easy in hindsight to trade it, to look at it and be like, oh, wow, I could have bought $1.50 and sold at $2.25. That would have been very nice in profits. But we all know that trading is not that simple, is it? It's not that simple. Just can't simply just sit there in hindsight and buy and trade. And there it is. TRXC pulling back from the 220 back to the $2 area now. So what is poppin'? What is poppin'? Don't go stopping. Scanner is live on the YouTube. Eat, sleep, trade. Jason Bond's no longer eating or sleeping or trading. Poor guy. That kind of sucks for him, man. He really blew it. Really blew it there. No more eating, no more sleeping, no more trading. I don't even know. What do you do? What do you do when they freeze your assets? What do you do for money? I don't know. You need money, right, to live, I guess. I always thought that you needed money to live, but the more and more that I experience America today in 2021, the more I see that you don't really actually need to make money. You just have to sit around and wait for someone to give you money. Jason Bond's going to be a school teacher. I don't know. I think we'll see more of Jason Bond before we know it. I think he'll be back. Raging Bull is coming back at some point. I'm telling you, watch. He won't go to prison. People don't go to prison for financial crimes. Unless they're like a scapegoat and, you look back at like the mortgage crisis when all the banks were selling bad mortgages and all that stuff happened. Like nobody went to prison over all that. Billions and billions of dollars were basically lost and nobody went to prison. I think they said like one person went to prison and it was only because he was like an idiot. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Jason Bond, he's coming back. My ad revenue is going down because I don't have Raging Bull paying for ads anymore. All those eat, sleep, trade ads, those were paying the bills, my friends, and I might need them to come back. I think the problem too, though, is like with the whole Rage and Bull thing is, you know, Jason Bond, those guys, they've got so many little like shell companies and so many fences, you know, between them and the company. So it's like, okay, maybe the company gets put out of business. Maybe the company has to pay back money, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, at the end of the day, there's ways to basically shelter yourself from any type of recourse from that, you know? So I think that's probably what's going to end up happening. BT down to the $21 area. Wow. Just selling off, baby, from that $23 pop and just selling real hard down there to $21 now. So beautiful. Beautiful little move there. LMFA down to 270 now. SIFY keeps popping up on the scanner, but there's like no volume on it. There's 500,000 shares traded. So no point even really wasting time looking at that. We got SOLO popping up here to the 750 area. It's on the scanner. Keeps popping up there. It's grinding right now, but looking like a bit of a pullback here. 740 area on Solo right now. Looking to see what's going on here with SOLO. Looks like we've got obviously some resistance coming up here. 765 area on Solo. And then after that resistance at 8. So a lot of resistance coming up that it's coming up into right now. So expecting some type of pullback here. SOLO has a 61 million share float. So it's, you know, by no means a micro float or anything like that. It could, you know, continue to grind higher. But right now, looking at the daily chart, looks pretty toppy at the point that we're at right now. That resistance being that 760 area and $8 after that. So, yeah, I don't know how, you know, I don't know what your guys' risk tolerance is, but for me personally, that just looks like a decent amount of resistance right there where it's at right now. So we'll see what happens if SOLO can get going here. It's got 12 million shares traded so far today. Look at Tesla. Oh my baby Jesus, guys. Up there to 854 now. It ain't over. It ain't over, my friends. The bubble ain't popped just yet. Look at it. Oh, you gotta love it. You just gotta love it. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing, I swear. That 828 buy is looking really good right about now. Looking really good right about now. Hopefully somebody out there ended up buying Tesla and making some money on it. I'm thinking somebody did, right? Somebody made some money on Tesla today. One of you guys, somebody had to make some money here on Tesla today. I know somebody did. LMFA, we're just going through here again. Kind of just one of those days, my friends. Everything looking slow. We got a couple movers that are bouncing around, but nothing, you know, no clear, low flow, crazy action type of mover that we're looking for. And I think it's just going to be, you know, one of those days of just relaxing and hanging out and seeing what's popping. So that's what we got. That's the scanner we're looking at right now. This is the Trade Ideas scanner. There's a link in the description if you want to check them out. It's I think they always got some deals going on. They always have different deals if you sign up different times. So, you know, if you're on the fence about trying it out, you can definitely try it out and see what it's all about. And I don't know. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. It ain't nothing but a good time. Bitcoin bouncing back up there from the low. I think it got like down like to 30 something. Now it's back to 33,000. So we got some of the stocks, you know, like BT and these stocks trying to get some bounces with Bitcoin today. But everything looking MARA, everything looking weak right now in the action. This is a 1 minute chart on the MESO. What is going on with this thing? Miso's got 93 million shares in the float. Why is it trading so weirdly? Does anyone know what's going on with this stock? Is that right? Is that a right? Am I seeing like the right price here? On MESO and the volume, 7 million shares traded. I'm gonna jump in there at 13, see if it'll pop a little bit here on MESO from the $13 area. Get a pop back up here to 13.50. It's kind of looking like there's something going on here, but having trouble not wanting to go over. I'm looking for 13.20 or higher on this move. Kind of bounce back up there. But I think I might just end up having to take it right there. Miso bouncing off 1280. Still looking like she wants to go. Do something. I don't really know what. Look at this price action on the daily chart. This cannot be a 90 million share float. It shows 93 million shares. Is that what you guys see as well? Are you guys seeing 90 million shares on the float? Should see if we can get a push to like a $14 area here on Miso if it's going to get above this 1320s. You guys are all seeing that 93 million as well. Interesting. Currently long here from 1292 on Miso, looking for a push up to the 1350 area, or at least over this 1320 area. Take some profit there, and then selling the strength for the push up to the 14s. Take a little bit of profit, like right here. 117 million on the float, but very crazy price action. Very crazy price action. Keeping an eye on the scanner here. Watching this 1270 area on MESO. See if we get a bull flag breakout here over 1320. Needs to do it like right here. Needs to go. It needs to go. The VWAP. Ooh, that would have been nice. The Cardi B VWAP. I got that VWAP. Miso just not wanting to go through here. Might have to jump out of it. The MES. I need to call her. I got to give her a call. You got to give her a call. MESO just not wanting to go there. Huh. Interesting. We had a couple setups today. A couple setups that were looking like potential setups. And just not having the momentum or the volume in the market to really continue. You can see MES went from 13 to 1370, pulled back down there to the 1270 area, and just kind of going sideways again here. So it's about 10:30 this morning, 10:26 this morning. Getting going here. Everything looking pretty slow across the board right now. We'll see what happens. The SPY at the 379 area. Hey, we got action across the board here today. So What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Hey, what's poppin'? Brand new whip. Just stopped in. Govx at the 520 or 540 right now. Everything just looking real slow and real boring. So on that note, I think I'm going to get out of here. We're filming, like I said, we're filming a week in the life video this week. So I got more things to do today than just sit here and trade all day, right? We got more things to do. MESO down there at the 1250 area, bouncing back up now. Like I said, I don't really know what is going on with that thing. Look at this daily chart. Like, I have no idea what is going. What is this? MESO, Pharmaceutical Preparation Manufacturing Company. That's some pretty amazing, amazing action here. Amazing daily candle action or daily chart. Like, what are you gonna do with this thing? I don't really know. Pretty funny to say the least. So on that note, I'm going to leave the scanner up here for the next couple minutes or the next 10, 20 minutes while I load up the truck and get things going here today. But I'll leave the scanner up for you guys to check out. And like I said, there's a link. You can check it out in the thingamajiggy. You know what I mean? All right. Huh. Why is that going like that? There we go. Okay, now I need to take this off. And this off. And this off. No, that off. That off. That off. That off. Why is this so hard? There we go. Now you can see the scanner. So I'm going to leave the scanner up there for a little bit. You guys check that out.